Shalom, shalom. I'm Brother Karaf, and I want to give our honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahawashi, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honor and blessings to the elders, the apostle, great millstone, the water Yahawashi Salvation for the elder, the apostle down, for waking me up to this wisdom, knowledge, truth, and understanding through the spirit, Papa Yahawashi Salvation. Shalom to the fruit Akrim. They're doing the truth and sincerely, and who taking it serious, who scattered across the four corners of the earth, where we might be scattered abroad. Shalom to the fruit Aqua, I believe as well, I mean the sisters. And with that, I'm going to say shalom. All right, Lord willing, I can make the lesson kind of quick, because the camera probably not going to record long. But all right, my topic, what I'm getting into is today, man, you got to go push the truth, right? The only way you're going to be saved to Yahawashi Salvation, the only way the Lord going to deliver you, unless you go, hey, you got to do the works. You're not going to be saved if you're not doing the works of Yahawashi Salvation. While the Lord got this grace period open, showing his love, his kind and mercy, got this time frame open for us to get the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Because right now it's a high time for wake up for it's not time, it's a high time for us to wake up out of sleep, hey, and take the thing serious, man. You got a lot of brothers, be in it, but they ain't in it for the right thing, man. They in it for the wrong thing, whatever it might be. Try to be friends or whatever it might be, trying to make friends and, man, but it's to the point, man, it's all about, this is a business at the end of the day. So it's all about doing the work. And that's the only way you going to be delivered is you doing the work of Yahawashi Salvation. You're not going to be delivered because you saying, oh, well, okay, I worked and stayed out of trouble. I ain't talking about you did the works of the Lord, but like worldly work, like, like Esau work or job work, whatever, you're not going to be saved because you say, well, I help the people out. Well, I be good to people and kind, and I just go to work and just go home and I do this and whatever with the family. That ain't going to get you to the kingdom of heaven, man. That ain't going to get you being up in them chariots, them so-called UFOs, when Yahawashi Salvation, when Yahawashi come back. You got to have works built up with Yahawashi. You got to build up. He said, build up your treasure for the kingdom. Don't build it up upon the earth. So basically, don't worry about the things upon the earth. I mean, yeah, we got job. We still living in the world, like the Lord say, use the word, but don't abuse it. So you got to go to work in order to eat. And that ain't nothing hard to figure out, because we still in captivity. So you're gonna have to move according to how it's set up in order for us to make the money we got to make, or whatever it might be, man, for us to eat. But the real work, say, at the end of the day, you're going out to the highways and byways, and you got a brother pushing forth these video to spread the gospel. Any way we can spread the gospel, right? But I brought this because I got a brother, of mine, brother I grew up with, but it's to the point, I seen his video, and it was on his video based on what his little job business, what he do. And ain't nothing wrong with that. I told the brother I liked the video, but and we would text, and I would text him, let him know. But I told him, the same way you promote, your video, build yourself up, with Yahawashi Salvation, and promote the Lord like that, through your video, how you doing your video, promote Yahawashi Salvation like that through the videos, and you got to come out and do the works, cause it deeper than just. I know I'm talking a lot, but I'm just trying to, explain right a little bit. But it's deeper than you just knowing about the truth. You just can't know it and sit on it, man, because that means you sitting on the talent. You got to study to show yourself approved too. But the point is, man, I told the brother, the same way you do in your video, man, just build yourself up in the Lord. I say, and I ain't said in no kind of disrespectful way, but he took it as if saying I was shitting on his video. But I was like, damn, I'm shitting on your video. I was just saying, I just said I like the video. The same way you doing that, I want you to build yourself up and promote Yahawashi Salvation the same way you push your video, for your business. But cause you just sitting there waiting, and like, I'ma just wait on the Lord. Well, the Lord got man's all in your face telling y'all what it is. It ain't, well, I'm going to just wait till God say the right time. God telling you how about Shimmy, I'm telling you not through these men, especially when I'm bringing out the precept. But, it is what it is, man. Brother kind of got caught up, in the feelings about it. But this Ecclesiastes chapter 5, And these the verses I was sending to the brother. And these was just verses, I'm just trying to motivate the brother. Come out, we got to push. Build yourself up to the point that if you're not around me, you can still be able to go out there and do it yourself. You want to build yourself up like that, because we all got to work out our own salvation. Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 7, make no tarry to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly should the wrath of the Lord come forth, and the security those shall be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. Right, so it say make no tarry to turn for the Lord, mean don't delay, don't hold back, don't wait to return to Yahawashi Salvation. Don't be like, well, you keep putting it off, like, well, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And to the point, like with the brother, and I love the brother, man, and to the point, but, I was telling the brother that, ain't what I said. Right, now, matter of fact, the brother told me, when we was on the phone one time, like, yeah, I still got things you rented like for 2 years ago. But, it been like, okay, 2023 now, but when we talking, it was like just a couple of weeks ago, during December, but in 2022. But the point is, if it was 2 years ago, so that been like, shit, it was down there, 2020. But, the brothers still ain't there. But make no tarry to turn to the Lord, right? Don't be waiting, man. Don't keep putting up Yahawashi Salvation. And kind of like a lot of brothers do that. It say, and put not off the Lord from day to day, for suddenly should the wrath of the Lord come forth, and the security those should be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. Right, man? So when the Lord cranked that wrath up, especially through Esau Edom, so-called white man, when he put the famine out here, the pestilence, through the spirit, all this, through the spirit of Yahawashi Salvation, and hey, martial law FEMA kept World War III. When them things jump out, man, you're going to be destroyed. Because you didn't believe and have faith in Yahawashi Salvation. Because why? It was to the point that it was like, okay, yeah, we Israelite, I know that. And to the point, like, I ain't got to go out here and push the work in front of everybody. What you got to declare amongst the world, amongst the people. So, hey, if you ain't got that, hey, cause what it say, wisdom and knowledge should be that stability of that time. Meaning stability, they going to your protection, your security, right? Cause this we're gonna get you delivered. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You was out there doing a favor for the Lord, pushing the word, and the Lord gonna do a favor for you in the time of the wrath, when He come down with a great wrath. Make no tarry to turn to the Lord, and put not off the Lord from day to day, for suddenly should the wrath of the Lord come forth, and that security those should be destroyed, right? And perish in the day of vengeance, right? So if you ain't got that faith, you ain't got that work build up, that faith with works build up with Yahawashi Salvation, hey, when the time comes, the Lord is supposed to protect and shield you, you're not going to make it. You put the Lord out there, oh, okay, man, I'll get to it, but I'm worrying about this right now. This what I got going on right now. I get that later. You got brothers come out, shit, once a month, twice a month. They ain't going to get it. They ain't going to get it, man. So, here go, I'm going to go to Luke chapter 14, in verse, 23. It say, and the Lord said unto the servant, go out into the highways and hedges, and compel them to come in, that my house might be filled. So, right, you got to go up to the highways and hedges. So if you listen to some of these other people who say, oh, man, you ain't got to go out there, and don't be like them brothers yelling on the corner. I mean, them ain't never false prophet. In that day of security, them ain't going to be destroyed. Because they leading the wrong way. You got to go. Because how the gospel going to get spread all over the world if you're not out and pushing it in front of public? Or, you got the internet. You brother got YouTube, platform. Put it on the internet, on the web, and, hey, and that thing reach around too. So when folk be like, oh, you ain't got to go out there to the corner. Well, or you can just be close up in the building. You got your little certain congregation with your certain members in it. Nah, man, you got to reach everybody. Because when you out there, you come across folks, different folks all the time. Different people. We got to go out here and mark. We fishing for the hope for elect. We fishing for the elect. But hey, we got to go out here and mark everybody to the point like they heard it. So when Yahawashi come back, you ain't got no excuse. Luke 14:23, and the Lord said unto the servants, right? to the servant, the prophets, you know, go out into the highways and the hedges and compel them to come in, that my house might be filled. Right, compel, like go force, but really you ain't got the, like we ain't forcing you to come back, but hey, we pushing out the work, you know. We're compelling you to come back in, trying to get you a return to come back to Yahawashi. Like don't put out the Lord day to day. Don't make no terror. Don't make no wait. Don't delay. You know, time is at hand, man. The prophecy being fulfilled. Hey, the MOTB on the way. Hey, this thing getting real, and we at the end of the door, man. And the last thing you want to do is not have no faith and works build up with Yahawashi because you worrying about what that benefiting you, what you got going on in the world, you know. Verse 24, it say, "For I say unto you that none of those men which were bidden should taste of my supper." Right. So for the ones who wasn't invited, you know what I'm saying, called out to, they not going. Hey, they like the Lord say, the house got to be fulfilled. You know, got to fill the house. Read that again. "For I say unto you that none of those men which were bidden shall taste of my supper." Right. So man who wasn't invited, called in, you're not gonna taste of the supper. But hey, the scripture say, "Many are called, but few are chosen." And the Lord also told you, "I stretched out my hand, and no man regarded." You know, roughly paraphrasing. "I stretched out my hand all day to rebellious people, walking imagination of evil heart, want to walk in their own way." You know, a lot of our folks, they still want to be wicked. A lot of our folks, they hear and they just like, yeah, I get that later. That ain't even really what I'm on. Serious, I ain't got it like that. But a lot of brothers been hearing their truth for years, man. And it really ain't no excuse. Because the Lord ain't going to come up with that when he judge you. It's going to be a righteous judgment. It say, "For I say unto you that none of those men which were bidden should taste of my supper." Right? Invited. You know, receive of, when you go into it in the blue letter, were bidden. It say, and there went great multitudes with him. And he turned and said unto them, verse 26, "If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sister, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple." Meaning the Lord ain't saying like, oh, I don't like my mama, they don't give a damn about it. Now the Lord not saying like that. It's to the point like, if you're not willing, if you can't put if you putting these folk before Yahawashi, you can't be no disciple of me. Cause if you more focused on worrying about what they got going on and they feelings, how they might feel according to certain things, like celebrating holidays and with the kids and all that, the family, if you feel like, well, dang, I want to make it right, well, fucking, I ain't even trying to tap into it like that. I ain't trying to. You can't be the disciple of Yahawashi. You saying you believe, but you still hold on to man-made tradition. You trying to please the people, the family, the children, the brother, sister, wife, whoever you dealing with, whatever kind of situation that is like you kind of put them before the Lord. You know, like, okay, they say we don't supposed to buy a gift and do Christmas, but shit, I'm gonna just buy the toys anyway and just wrap them up. You know what I'm saying? But I still believe that shit don't work like that. You know? Hey, even though I be rude in speech, not in knowledge, according to the scripture, what the Bible say. It say, "If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sister, yea, and his own life and your own life," right? Also, he cannot be my disciple, because a lot of things, and the thing here with the hopeful elect men, man, we catch so much here, man. We don't even like this life. I'm ready to get the kingdom, bro. I go through so much, catch so much here. I'm just, everything just vexing, man. The conversation what you have with people and what you just hear, want the kingdom, man. This ain't what I want to continue to keep doing. You know, you got brothers, some brothers, they don't hate, they like what they got going on. Some don't like being a slave to Esau's system, you know. Want to work all the time. I'm tired of working shit. I want to have slave nigga work for me. You know, Esau University, heathen nation. But, you know, but if you got to hate, meaning he say, and his sister, Shalakim, Read that again. It says, if any man come to me and hate not his father, his mother, his wife, and children, and brother, and his sister, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple. See, right? See, it's to the point that we hate our life so much, man, that, hey, we out here making our life a living sacrifice, putting our life on the line for Yahawashi Salvation. Anything can go out here. You know, we giving our body up for a living sacrifice. So why? That's the love we show towards Yahawashi Salvation. You know, that's that love we showing the Lord, putting our life on the line going out here. You know, to the point, like, man, the hell with it. You know, just serve the Lord. Whatever the situation might turn out to be, it is what it is. But you got to let some of these things go. What you got going on, like, shit, I used to be in the world too, running around with the gang, with the red and all that. But I had to let that go, man. I had to let a lot of things go. You know, I had to move totally different. Those were things I was once in tune to, and I was loving it when I was in the world. But I had to let that go. Where was I? Okay. I was at Luke 20:14-26. I'm at James chapter 2, verse 14. He said, what does it profit, my brethren, that a man say he have faith and have not works? Can faith save him? Right. He said, what it profit? But he said, what it profit, my brethren, that a man say he have faith and have no works? Because a lot of brothers say, people say, yeah, I believe in God, I believe in God, I believe in Yahawashi Salvation. But guess what? They saying that with their mouth, but they not putting their hand to the plow. You not putting your hand to go out and do the works. You not pushing to go do the works. You just honor, like the scripture say, what the Lord say, my people honor me with their mouth, but their hearts are far away from me, and their word heart go back to mine. Your mind far away, because you saying it with your mouth, but your mind on this. Oh, I got to get this right. This what I got going on. I'm going to put this out here. Okay, I know that, but that ain't what I'm really worrying about. I'm worrying about this. And another thing, you can't listen to everybody, man. It only one truth. You can't. Brother can't just be saying, I listen to everybody. You can't listen to everybody. Well, I don't know until I find out what's right. The Lord be having men in your face to telling you what's right. Bring you all the precepts. Breaking it down the correct way. What to the point that make you, well, I still got to listen to everybody. And everything you be saying, you can go read it yourself. See? But it just be like, hey, what the scripture say, a man make up any excuse. It say, what does it profit, my brethren, that a man say he have faith and have not works? Right? You saying you got faith, but you ain't got the work. It don't even work like that. You got to have faith with that works. Can faith save him? Right? You just can't be saved. You can't be saved just by saying, yeah, I believe I got faith. You got to put in the works, man. And I ain't just talking about you, I did this for this person. No, I'm talking about the works in Yahawashi Salvation. What he told his mother and his brother them. You know, he said, ain't nobody my brother, but the one who do the will of my father. So what did that? What he mean? The ones who pushing forth the word, the doctrine, the word. All right, it said, what does it profit, my brethren, thought a man say he have faith and have not works? Can faith save him? If a brother or sister be naked or destitute, and be poor of daily food, and one of you say unto them, depart in peace, be ye warm and filled. It say, notwithstanding, you give them not those things which are needful to the body. What does it profit? Right? Like you say, if you got a brother or sister poor, and you told him gonna be warm to be filled, and you don't give him none of them things that profit for the body, in order from him to be warm and filled, if you got them things and you don't give it to him, what does it profit? You ain't do nothing. You ain't put in no works in order to give that man what he needs. The same thing towards you. How about you? If you got the doctrine, you got to put it out there. If you know it, put it out there. You know you got to feed the body, which we the body of Yahawashi Salvation. You know, we the body. We one body in Yahawashi Salvation. So you got to feed the body, man, and go out and feed the people, feed the sheep. The Israelites, so-called Negro, Native American Indians, so-called Latino, Spanish, who make up the 12 tribes, you know, and the confusion of faces. Ones who, the Israelites were not going to look like Israelite, might look like a Edomite, a Hamite, or, you know, whatever one of these different nations, you know. Arab, Indian, whatever. East Indian, whatever. Not a Native American Indian, but East Indian, whatever. You know, have, brothers and sisters look like them folks from them kind of nations. But, hey, if you got the thing to profit, if you got the thing that he can profit off of, if you don't give it to him, what's the point of speaking? What's the point of speaking on and telling them that? If you got it, but you ain't giving it to him. Just like brother doing, like brother know it, but they ain't out here pushing the work and feeding the sheep. Feeding the body. But it say, read that back, Shalaki. It said, what does it profit my brother without a man say he have faith and have not works? Can faith save him? If a brother or sister be naked and destitute of daily food, and one of you say unto them, depart in peace, be ye warm and filled, it say, notwithstanding you give them, it say, not those things which are needful to the body, what does it profit? Even so faith, if it have not work, is dead, being alone, right? Yea, a man might say, though has faith, and I have works. It say, shew me the faith without the works, and I will shew thee my faith by work. So, right, you saying you got faith, well, show me faith without works. You know what I'm saying? Well, show me your works. Show me your, what it say? You got to have works with this faith, man. You saying you got faith, but you got to have works to bag it up, and the works is going out to the highways and the byways, man, to the highways and hedges, pushing the gospel throughout the four corners of the earth, because it got to be heard. The word got to be heard. Hey, what the Lord say? What he told him, go preach the kingdom of God to the end of the world, then the end should come. So the gospel got to be out here in these streets. Right? Read that 16 back. Now 17. It say, even so faith, if it have not works, is dead, being alone. Right? It says, so even so faith, if it have not works, is dead, being alone. So that faith, if that what you believe in ain't got no works behind it, it dead, man. That's just like a body. A body can't live without the spirit. Without the spirit, with the body dead. But with the spirit in the body's alive. So long, if that body don't have no spirit, man, what it is, it just there. It's just a shell. And it can't do nothing without no spirit. The spirit, the one make it walk, talk, breathe, everything. But without it, it's nothing. The same thing, faith without works. You say you believe you got faith, but where's the works with it? You got to have the works built up. The only thing brothers trying to tell brothers, man, hey, if brothers gonna try to, hey, you saying, brothers saying they believe, man, you gonna have to, hey, prove a point to Yahawashi, not the man, not to us, the brothers who telling because we working out our own salvation. We got our own things going on, but to the point, man, with us being the brothers and supposed to be in good brothers and brotherhood, hey, we supposed to be looking out for one another, man. If brothers, you feel like brothers ain't, hey, brother need to, hey, man, you kind of slacking, brother, get right, man, tighten up. Because what it say, an open rebuke is better than secret love, right? So with me opening up and speaking on the saying something about it to you, hey, I'm showing love towards you. Otherwise, I can just be quiet and not say nothing and be like, oh, he know, but I ain't saying nothing. Let the man just crash all the way out. Don't even mention that to him about it no more. But I'm trying to, hey, brothers be trying to keep brothers in their mindset to the point, man, you got to keep pushing. If you believe, go do the works. Even so, faith, if it have not works, is dead, being alone. Yea, a man might say, though has faith, and I have works, shew me my faith without the works, and I will show thee faith by works, right? And hey, what he said, show me faith without works, and I'm going to show you by works. Hey, going out with pushing the gospel for the Lord. Yahawashi Revelation chapter 20, verse 12. It's saying, I saw the dead and small great stand before Yahweh, and the book was open, and other books was open, which is the book of life. And the dead were judged out of those things which were written in the book according to their work. See, everybody gonna be judged according to their works. The ones who dead, the one who's alive. Lord Yahawashi ain't gonna judge everybody according to what they gonna did on this earth towards him. Not toward what you did for yourself and saying you believe, no, toward what you did for the Lord. Like going out pushing the works, being picked on, ridiculed, mocked at, making your body a living sacrifice for Yahawashi. Lord gonna judge every man according to his work, man. Even like they say, the dead, everybody gonna be judged, man. They gonna be brought back to be judged too. You know, on that ultimate judgment. You know. Shalak me out. Roll my window up. Gonna start raining. But right. Read that again. Revelation 12, 20 and 12. And I saw the dead, small and great, stand before Yahweh, and the book were open. And they talking about and this going with, they going with the scripture, man. With the Yahawashi, open up their book, and judging everybody according to what they works, what they gonna did on the earth, you know. And we're open, and it Shalakia. It said, I saw the dead, small and great, stand before Yahweh, and the book was open, and another book was open, in which was the book of life. And the dead were judged out of those things which were written in the book according to their works. Right? And the book of life going back what? With Yahawashi judging everybody for what the works they did while they was upon the earth. Whether you dead or alive. Because everybody gonna be judged according to their works, according to the scriptures. According to you believing and having faith in Yahawashi. It said, and the sea gave up the dead which were in it, and death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them. It say, and it say another thing. It say death and hell. See, hell is just a condition played out on earth, and it just mean grave. So, and it say death and hell. Matter of fact, read that back. It say, and the sea gave up the dead which were in it, and death and hell deliver up the dead. See, how hell gonna deliver up the dead? If you die, your soul go to a man that read on the ground with horns on the head. Why the dead gonna be lifted up from hell to go get judged by Yahawashi, but you supposed to be already judged when you went to hell, and you supposed to stay there forever with the devil? Don't make sense. And the sea gave up the dead which were in it, and death and the hell delivered up the dead which were in them, and they were judged every man according to their works. Every man gonna be judged according to their works. You know? But with that, it really just the point. I want to bring that out. Matter of fact, what this go to? This go back to James. James chapter 1. Matter of fact, right, James chapter 1, verse 22. But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own self, right? Be a doer of the word, and not just hearers only. So instead of like, yeah, I know about it, I believe it. I ain't, you got to be a doer of the word, man. You just can't say you believe and got faith, but you ain't putting in the work. You got to be a doer, or you got to be a doer of the word of Yahawashi. What did you say? Well, faith without works. So you got to be a doer of the word. You got to go out here and do the work. It say on James 1:22, it say, but be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, not just only you just hearing it, and you ain't trying to take it, you ain't taking heed to it and trying to download it and get yourself built up with Yahawashi to the point you out here pushing. You got to be doers of the word, not hearers only. Deceiving your own self, because you deceiving yourself thinking you were like, yeah, I believe in, yeah, man, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get to it when I do it, man, whatever, man. I believe, man. You deceiving your own self. You lying to your damn self. You fooling yourself. For if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in the glass, like just standing here looking. You just like, okay, yeah, I know I'm an Israelite. Like you see brothers on the corner, you just like a man just standing up beholding his face in the natural glass. After you just at the house looking, staring in the mirror, just looking, and what you doing? You just looking. Same thing, man. You just like a man holding your face in the natural glass. Yeah, I know I'm an Israelite. What am I gonna do about it? You just looking at the works what's going on, but you ain't putting your hand to the plow. Verse 24, for he behold himself and go his way, and straightway, forgetting what manner of man he was, but whoso looketh into the perfect law of liberty, and continue therein, it say he being not a forgetful hearer, but a doer of the works, this man should be blessed in his deed, right? Because you like, okay, you stand here, like he say, you stand here beholding yourself, looking in the mirror. Yeah, I know I'm an Israelite. You know about it. But what you gonna do with it? You know? Hey, what he say? He say, but because in that situation, with you just being a hearer and not a doer, and you know it, but you ain't doing nothing about it. Hey, 3 minutes, man, it be done left you to the point. You be done forgot what metal man you were. You know? Well, shit, I said, I believe in Yahawashi Salvation. I'm Israelite. I said, I'm getting to it, do the work. You gonna forget what metal man you were, man. But whoso looketh into the perfect law of liberty and continue therein, and continue, you got to continue in the word too. You can't just hear it and okay, I know I'm an Israelite and that's it. No, you got to and continue to endure to the end. What it say? He that endure to the end, the same should be saved. Bro, paraphrasing, you got to endure to the end. So Yahawashi Salvation come back. If you go out before Yahawashi Salvation come back, you still, hey, you gonna die with the knowledge, because the scripture say you're gonna be many that gonna perish without knowledge. So at least you'll go in with the knowledge. You won't feel bad when you do perish in front of Yahawashi Salvation. But whoso looketh into the perfect law of liberty and continue therein, he being not a forgetful hearer, right? Because you tell you not gonna be a forgetful hearer. You gonna hear it, and you gonna take heed to it. You gonna run with it. It say, but a doer of the works, this man should be blessed in his deed, right? You gonna be blessed while going out pushing the works of Yahawashi Salvation. Hey, and what the Lord say, wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of our time. Meaning when all hell breaking loose, the Lord gonna deliver you, protect you. Because why? You had the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, holding fast to it. You was out here pushing and feeding the sheep, showing your Lord towards your Yahawashi Salvation. You know, but that's the point. But you know, you gotta be doers of the word, man. Matter of fact, I got one more. Matter of fact, yeah, Mark chapter 16, verse 15. And he said unto them, go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. He that believes and is baptized, he that believeth and is baptized should be saved, but he that believe not should be damned. Right? And he said, go out. He said, and you should what? Go into and Shalaki. He said, unto them, go ye into all the world. So you got to go into the world, man. You got to go out here on the forefront. You know, you got to go out here, because the word really for the Israelite, for the 12 tribe. But like you say too, you got to we got to teach the heathen they judgment too. So we got to go out here in front of all these nations, all these different words of a nation, man. When you get that word world, when you go to John 3:16, man, that word going to cosmos, you know, in the blue letter. It paraphrasing what it say, a man family inhabiting the earth. It's talking about a certain man family. It didn't say everybody. It said the man family inhabiting the earth. You know, and I think it also like an organization of people, if I'm not mistaken, you know. But it all go back to a man, family, having the earth and the organization of people, which today the world, the people of the Lord dealing with is the world of Israel, because he say Israel should be a world without end, you know. But I'll, run that back. Mark 16, verse 15, he said unto them, go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. See, you got to go out here. How you going to preach it and you closed up, or you holding fast to it, but ain't out here? You can tell 1, 2, 3, 4, that 1, 2, man, you got to be out here in front of everybody. But he that believeth and is baptized should be saved, right? Believing in what? The words of the Yahawashi Salvation. You got to be baptized in the word, not water. Water is not going to get you down, you know. When John was doing that, he tell you, man, they were doing remission of sin. You know, they were just confessing their sins. You know, they were just confessing their sins. But like you said, he that believe it is baptized should be saved. But he that believe not should be damned, right? If you don't believe not, you're gonna be damned, right? You're gonna be destroyed. Hey, what it say? You make no tear return for the Lord. When it's saying that day of security, those should be destroyed, brother, paraphrase. But we'll go back and read it, man. I'm going to close it out with that. Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 7. Make no terrors to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly should the wrath of the Lord come forth. In that word Lord and lowercase, so they're talking about Yahawashi. come forth in that security that should be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. But that's just the point, man. You know, you got to go out here and do the works. You just can't say you believe and got faith and not putting in the work. So with all that, I'm saying Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahawashi. With that, Shalom, double honor, blessed to the elders, apostle, great millstone. The water Yahawashi Yahawashi for the elders, apostle down, for waking me up to the wisdom, not truth, and understanding through the spirit power, Yahawashi Yahawashi. Shalom through the fruit ocking, they're pushing the truth sincere across the corner of the earth wherever you might be scattered abroad. Shalom through the fruit aqua, I believe as well, meaning the sisters. And also with the confusion of faces. And I hope that was edified. Till then, shalom.